Today I'm going to show you how to properly install qBittorrent. I know that some of you will download stuff like I did as well, so here you have it. I have it set up with some categories so that everything gets filtered properly as well, so it goes to the specific directory. I'm going to show you how I did it. I think it's one of the most efficient ways, probably these as well, but yeah. First of all, I'm gonna go to apps. I'm gonna disable this. Just stop it because the installation process is actually a bit different. So actually the first step is gonna be to create a new dataset. So in this case, I'm gonna use Big Boy. So I'm gonna create a new dataset. It's gonna be called, let's call it downloads. I'm gonna put it to apps. So this usually sets it for the IX apps, so it should be fine. Just save it. There you go. I would also allow Samba share for it, so I'm gonna go to shares, add, and then go to Big Boy, downloads. Should be fine. Restart the service, yes, so then you can have it available later on for access. Now we go back to apps. For apps, we're gonna go to discover and we write qBittorrent. I have already one installed, there's no issue. I think the process is gonna be the same. You go ahead, do the same thing. Just gonna change the name to this one too. So we're gonna scroll down. Everything here more or less gonna stay the same. Yeah, this here stays the same as well for now. We're gonna change it. Yeah, we're gonna change it. First of all, we're gonna install it. So we're gonna wait for it. There you go. It stopped. Perfect. Now, if you want to access, oh, actually it manages to access. Okay, because sometimes if you want to access, it will require request you a password. If you don't find it right away, I'm gonna show you where you find it. So you go here into logs. So the one that you generated, go view logs, connect. And then here you see all this information. So you should be able to find some of somewhere where it says basically credentials are listed here, left and right. So don't worry about that. You should be able to find them. Then if you do find them, go back here and go to the shell, and you should be able to find somewhere, I think under config. I'm not so sure what it was, but I needed to change. So sorry, ls, and let's see. Okay, there's nothing, but you should be able to find them there if needed. For this one, I do need the login. Hello, back from the future. So I want to show you how it looks like, because this is the only one that I'm running at, so the main one. And if I open the UI, it's gonna say this. So that's what I'm talking about. If you encounter this, be sure to take a look here on the logs where you usually find them, and then you have to change it in the shell. Just follow a few steps online, but it's basically it. So yeah, you might encounter this issue, but it's fine. There should be a default default username, but the password is random if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just be careful with that. Okay, however, we're gonna change something, and it's gonna be where the data is gonna be stored. So we're gonna go to additional storage, gonna press on add. Okay, we're gonna select host path is the where we actually want it to be saved and saved to. So in this case, downloads. Okay, the mount path. The mount path, we can call it whatever we want. So I'm gonna write it and call it YouTube, because it's gonna make it really easy for me to find it later on. And that's basically it. Then we basically update it once more. Here, I want to do something real quick. So since we had the Samba share available, I wanted to access it again. Why? Because I want to create some folders, some specific categories, which will make it really easy. So here I'm gonna map it. So I'm gonna go, this is image, but I'm gonna name it to download. Is it with S? No, it's with S. Finish. Okay, there we have it. So imagine you want different, you want to download different types. So basically books, movies, series, games, whatever. This will be super practical. So you're gonna create first a folder. I'm gonna name it books for the sake of it. That's it, books. Actually, one more would be fine. Name it games. That's it. Nothing more, and should be enough for now. So we minimize this, we go back. So here, qBit has actually something that's very interesting, which is the categories. If you right click on it, you can add a category, and the category will be named basically on the type of data you want to download. So in our case, since we did books, I'm gonna name this one books, and we're gonna save it to the path of YouTube. So you see this is already the path we created, which is mounted to YouTube. This everything that it sees. So here, if you press / you'll be able to see books. Okay, we're gonna save it there. Now we have one category called books, and then we are gonna create a new one for games. So it's gonna be called games. The name of the category doesn't really matter, but it's just for you to know how's it called. Here it matters. So damn it. YouTube tab doesn't work here. YouTube, and then games. Save. That's it. So why does it matter? I'm gonna show you an example. Here I'm gonna download something. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna select Ubuntu, press open. And here on this window, you have manual. If you want to manual type it, type where it's gonna be saved. But I don't want that. I want automatic. Why? Because I'm gonna give it a category. So in this case, it's the Ubuntu ISO. So I'm gonna select games, and you see the path here changed. Okay. So basically, that's it. So now you press upload. You see it here. And if we go here on our share, you'll be able to see games. That's essentially it. If you have multiple ones, you just basically gonna manually select basically where it's gonna be downloaded at, but it's still easier rather than typing it in every time. And now with the categories, just select which category you are downloading. If you have multiple movies that you are downloading at once, it's perfect. You can do that. And for example, if you have multiple ones, you need the .torrent every time. So I'm gonna do this, for example, and I can press open, and it will select the 3 files, and I can still go here on manually. You can change this so it always has manually. I don't remember the settings, but then here, for example, I can select books, and if I press upload, it will download the torrents and set them into books. Very simple, very quick guide. There's nothing much to say about it. If you want more in-depth qBit tutorial, I think there are many out there, but regarding TrueNAS, this is probably the easiest setup that I have found. Works for me. I guess I think it should be fine for you as well. If you have issues with the login, as I said, take a look at the logs. This is usually where you find the credentials, at least where you config them. So take a look there. If you don't find, I'll try to link 1 or 2 qBit torrent documentation, so you find them quickly. Yeah, that was it. It was really quick, really fast, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.